When you live alone, you develop the capacity to be present with discomfort. This isn't just emotional resilience, it's emotional alchemy. You're literally transforming challenging emotions into personal power. Your brain begins to create new neural pathways that associate being alone with emotional strength rather than loneliness. This is crucial because it fundamentally changes your relationship with solitude. Instead of feeling empty when alone, you feel full. Instead of seeking emotional energy from others, you become a generator of positive emotional energy. The research shows that women who master this kind of emotional independence demonstrate higher levels of what psychologists call affect tolerance, the ability to stay steady and centered regardless of emotional weather. They become emotional lighthouses, steady and strong, guiding others simply by example. Let me tell you something powerful about energy and consciousness. In quantum physics, we understand that everything is energy, vibrating at different frequencies. When a woman lives alone, she begins to tap into what scientists call coherent energy states. But this isn't just this abstract physics. This is about your personal power field. Every thought you think, every feeling you feel creates waves in the quantum field. Most people's energy fields are constantly being influenced and disrupted by the people they live with. But when you live alone, something extraordinary happens. Your energy field becomes more organized, more coherent. You're no longer unconsciously entangling your energy with others on a daily basis. Think about this. Every morning when you wake up, in your own space, your energy field is purely yours. There's no one else's emotional residue, no one else's thoughts or moods influencing your field. This creates what quantum physicists call a pure state, a condition where your energy signature becomes more powerful because it's undiluted. I've seen this countless times in our advanced workshops. When we measure the electromagnetic fields of women who live alone, they consistently show more organized patterns. They're heart coherence measurements, which we can actually track with sophisticated equipment, demonstrate stronger, more stable rhythms. This is where manifestation becomes supercharged. When your energy field isn't constantly mixing with others, you become a clearer broadcaster to the quantum field. Your intentions become more focused. Your ability to attract what you want becomes more precise. You're no longer sending mixed signals to the universe. Here's what's fascinating. Women who live alone often report experiencing what we call quantum jumps in their personal evolution. These are sudden, profound shifts in consciousness that happen because they're able to maintain a consistent energetic frequency without daily interference from others' energy fields. Consider this: every time you make a decision from a place of complete independence, you're strengthening your connection to what quantum physicists call the 0-point field, the field of all possibilities. You're not just living alone, you're actively participating in your own evolution at a quantum level. The research in quantum biology shows that our cells respond to our energy field. When you maintain a coherent energy state through conscious solitude, you're literally upgrading your body's cellular function. Your DNA becomes more receptive to positive change. You're not just changing your living situation, you're changing your biology at the quantum level. This is why women who live alone often appear to age differently, think differently, and manifest opportunities more easily. They're not just single, they're operating at a different frequency. Their energy field becomes so distinct, so powerful, that it naturally attracts aligned opportunities and relationships. But here's what's most remarkable. This quantum coherence is contagious in the best possible way. When you develop this level of energetic sovereignty, you become what I call a quantum attractor. Other people are naturally drawn to your energy field because it's stable, coherent, and powerful. You're not seeking energy from others, you're generating it independently. Your body is an incredible biological machine. that's constantly responding to authenticity. When women live alone, something remarkable happens at the cellular level. Every cell in your body has receptors that respond to thoughts, emotions, and most importantly, to authentic self-expression. Think about what happens in most social living situations. Your biology is constantly adapting to others' presence, others' rhythms, others' needs. But when you live alone, your cells begin to remember their original frequency. They start operating according to your unique biological rhythm. Let me share something fascinating from our research. When we studied the blood samples of women who had lived alone for more than a year, we found increased levels of specific proteins associated with cellular repair and regeneration. Their bodies weren't just existing, they were thriving in a state of authentic expression. Your nervous system holds the memory of every time you've compromised yourself to fit in with others, every time you've dimmed your light, every time you've adjusted your natural rhythm to match someone else's. But here's the beautiful thing about living alone. Your nervous system begins to reset itself. It starts operating from its authentic blueprint rather than from conditioned patterns. The biology of authenticity isn't just about feeling good. It's about your cells literally reorganizing themselves to support your true nature. When you live alone, your circadian rhythm naturally adjusts to your body's genuine needs. Your stress hormones regulate themselves according to your authentic patterns, not someone else's schedule or energy. I remember working with a woman in her 40s who had always lived with others. Within 3 months of living alone, her inflammatory markers dropped significantly. Her immune system became stronger. Why? Because her biology was no longer spending energy adapting to others' presence. It could focus entirely on supporting her authentic expression. Your DNA is constantly sending and receiving signals based on your environment. When you live alone, these signals become clearer, more coherent. You're not just expressing yourself more authentically, you're literally allowing your genes to express themselves more efficiently. But here's what's really fascinating. This biological authenticity creates what scientists call a signature frequency. People can sense it. They might not be able to explain it, but they can feel when someone is living in complete alignment with their true nature. It's like your cells are broadcasting a signal of authentic power. Here's something that might seem paradoxical at first. The more comfortable you become with solitude, the more magnetically attractive you become to others.